I hope you feel better, Greg. I hope Mario heals your soul. I was gonna do Yu-Gi-Oh tonight, but I honestly, I have been playing the early days collection. I don't know how good of a stream it's gonna make. Then I realized it was Mario Day. I was like, I should probably do something for that. Yada yada yada. So I don't know. I do realize I've kind of just been vibing in terms of planning out like what I want to do for any stream. Like when I put up a schedule, I used to like think of stuff like a week or so in advance, but nowadays I put up a schedule and be like, I don't know, they'll think about it. So and honestly I should once again start being like, what do I actually want to start like streaming as like a continuous thing. But I mean, this week is just gonna be, I think this week and next week there's just gonna be some art and some Monster Hunter. So I got some time to think about it. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. I hope y'all have had an okay March 10th. A Mario, if you will. My day went alright. How's that work? But honestly, didn't go as bad as work can, you know? So, as far as a Monday goes, okay. I think I've mentioned this before, because I beat FF3, and I've been enjoying games on the DS. I don't know how many of y'all still have a DS, or maybe have purchased one after the fact, and like, man, I like DS. Well, I was playing DS games, and then I went out for something with family last night, and I was like, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I can't wait to get home and play just a little bit more DS before I have to go to bed to work tomorrow. And then I got home, realized I left my DS in their car. So I was I was decently bummed out. And then I went to go pick it up because they got plans this week. So I was just like, it's better I go like today after work than wait around for junk. So that was like an hour. I got home finally like an hour after work with my DS. So at that point, I had a shower and then I had dinner and now we're here. So like, I had all this, boy, I want to play DS. There's so many. Why are there gnats in my room? I do not know how these gnats got in here. And I'm noticing more of them. I prefer it if they're not. But anyway, yeah, so I had that thought last night of, oh boy, I can't wait to go home and play my DS. Haven't played DS in like 24 hours. And I probably won't really play much tonight after stream because I want to stream for a good bit, you know. I'm not rushing out of here to play different game. I like hanging with chat. So it's a funny little story. I am so happy. I don't know how much I talked about this. I like collecting things. I like to share, you know, collecting things with people. And I try not to show off. I am always glad that I kept my DS, and specifically my DS Pokemon games. Cause like, I don't remember how much, I think I only had like a small handful of DS games as a kid, and then a lot of the ones I've gotten have been after the fact when I got into collecting games overall. But fucking just glad I kept those Pokemon games, because that would have been too much for the ones I specifically have. So, and I'm also lucky that my sister, who doesn't play games, got like the matching copies from my parents, because that's also a cool thing to have. And it's like, again, it would have cost me even more if I was just trying to buy it outright these days after the fact, because you know Game Freak, they don't re-release anything, which is so fun. But speaking of re-releases, beans. Beans. Hold. I really need like a fly swatter in here. Make sure I get this working. There we go. We love jury rigging stuff on the job. There we go. Anyway, speaking of re-releases, hello? This was working a minute ago. There we are. I don't know why that did it. Hello, Mr. Mario. Oh, Mr. Mario, it's your big day. It's your big day, Mr. Mario, and I just wanted to say congratulations on being such a big guy. Okay, is there anyone still watching? No, sick. Start from square. I love this is such a I did check. Last time we played this, it was like 6 months ago. I just wanted to give it another shot. I don't think we're gonna finish it today, but I wanted to give it another shot. And also, that title screen is kind of insane. It's an insane looking title screen. Anyway, Mario Bros. 3. A lot of people are like, this game is great. I have mixed feelings and a weird relationship with it. Mostly because I find it really hard to, like, beat the whole thing. So. Also, I'm gonna turn this down. This game is great, Scrub. Here's the thing. I'm bad at it. I won't deny that. I'm not gonna say the game is too hard, period. And nothing, and none of it is on me. I basically don't take that approach with any. Yeah, I won't say that. I don't really take that approach with any game. But something about Mario Bros. 3, in particular, as opposed to, I don't know. I was gonna say like 1, but if I'm being honest, like I've played 1 a bit. I really mean like World and everything after that, because that's what I grew up with. 90s kids will remember Mario. Period. End of sentence. Yay! I know, like, okay, so Tanukis. That's like that's a Japanese thing, right? All right. It's kind of so like, you know, obviously that's probably one of those. Well, I really fucked that up. But yeah, Tanuki's Japanese thing, yada yada yada, right? Okay, you with me so far? Good. So, like, that doesn't... That's one of those things that might not translate super smoothly to American audiences, and that's fine, right? Where does the flying come from? Because Tanukis don't fly, right? Like, that's not a thing. They have large scrotums. Most people will happily point out that that's a piece of mythology. Tanuki's abnormally large scrotums. But flying, I don't think is one. I've never seen Tom Nook do it. And granted, I'm not much of an Animal Crossing guy, but I feel like if Tanukis flew, there'd be something in Animal Crossing about that. Damn it. No special one-up, no multiple one-ups for me. Is this a hard one? No, this is a normal one. So 4 is like the hard one. Holy shit. By the skin of my teeth. There's like something in here, right? Oh! Not necessarily in there, but revealed. Yeah. Here's the thing, and I definitely said this in like the 3 streams I did of this before, which I want to recognize just so that everyone knows. Again, I am bad at the game, and I know it. I know it. You know it. Mario knows it. But like, I love the way Mario 3 looks. I think both in this version and its NES form, it is a very charming looking Mario game. I love the P meter. I wish the P meter was in more games. Like, obviously, there's a far, like, simpler way of indicating that by just having Mario do a different animation when he's at his top speed, which they do in this game as well. It's not like this game has Mario just increase in speed. Like, no, he does a little running animation when you hit P speed. But still, I like it for how weird it is. What was Nintendo thinking with that? Why do we need a meter to indicate Mario's top and bottom speeds? I couldn't tell you. I already have a Tanuki suit, thank you. To prep you for Mario World? I mean, you say that, Tron, but it's like he already had running. It's not like they added running in this game, and then like in Mario World, oh, you mean for like the cape? Okay. Because he did. I was about to be like, he ran before this. Mario ran for office before this game, where you just get the animation. Mario has run for office multiple times, but has never, you know, never won. Mostly because the Mushroom Kingdom is a monarchy, so no one really understands what he's running for. I knew from the get-go I wasn't getting that, so you know. We're about to skip Warp Whistle. Am I about to not even bother getting the Warp Whistle? You can come back to this level afterwards, right? Probably. I'm gonna say probably. Well, I mean, I guess not. You can't go... Like, I could come back to here after, you know, like, this level and before the end castle of this world, but not when I get to a new world. Not to, when I get to Monster Hunter World, you know. When I'm just like, you know, I've been really enjoying Wilds, but I want to go to Monster Hunter World. Also, we're getting it. There. Hooray! The wizard! We love to see it. We love to see a strategy in a video game that people only knew about because of a movie that was out at the time. I got this copy from a retro game store. Do you think there's any... Do you think there's any, like, game stores out there that sell copies of, like, this or Mario 3? And they're just like, oh, and here's your copy of the movie The Wizard. a movie Cahill's never seen, by the way. Hello? I was fine. That Buzzy Beetle did not hit me. I do not know why the game is lying to us. What was I just thinking of? I definitely forgot what I was just thinking of. Alright, they sell you the copy of Mario 3 with the movie that has the cheat in it, and they're just like, and here's the guide. here's your required reading before you play this NES game. I hope you have fun with that. Enjoy it. We have many extra copies. We sell ourselves as a retro store. I'm gonna be honest to you. This is a shutdown Blockbuster that has managed to keep trucking over the years. So I'm begging you, take one. This is like Trying to get rid of the few movies we have left. Take this weirdly applicable movie. Oh no. Weird mushroom stage. Can I say something real quick? I just had the weirdest train of thought in my head. Okay? We're gonna sit here for a minute and we're gonna talk about it because I want to lay it out for you how many times this brain train switched the tracks, alright? Or jumped the track, should I say. You see those hills in the background? Those green hills? Not the Green Hill Zone, not Sonic. Get out of here. Those hills in the background, right? I was just like looking at them and being like, oh, those look pretty. And it made me think of like SNES games like Kirby All Stars, not Kirby Superstar. Kirby All Stars is a different thing and also an existing game. Anyway, Kirby Superstar, where they were like, yeah, put this in because it's a 3D asset and we want those in our games more. And they're like, okay. And I was thinking about that and I was like, it's probably the same thing here. And then I said, no, it can't be that because then this is an NES game. So those must be just really nice looking NES hills. And again, this all happened in 20 seconds. And then I thought about that for a brief moment before realizing, wait, this is a SNES remake of an NES game. So it is that. I did all that as I went from the start of the stage to this point. And I had to stop to voice it because I wanted to admire the hills more. They're so alive with the sound of music. And just in general, because I'm just like, there's no way I'm going to do the level and also think of this. I was running too fast there. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. It wasn't. Oh, of course. I don't know why I was even just like, yes. Brilliant idea. Song that's been sung for 1,000 years. What, from The Sound of Music? The movie musical Sound of Music? Did that win an Oscar? It might have. I'm always shocked when I watch Wizard of Oz, which I do a decent amount of times because I like that movie. And then I'm like, this didn't win Best Picture of that year. And then I Google it to double check, and it's like, no, it was Gone with the Wind, which is another old movie Cahill hasn't seen. And I'm just like, but Wizard of Oz though. I know nothing about Gone with the Wind, but I know a lot about Wizard of Oz, and I like it. So, you know, bias. I can admit bias, but also be like, my bias is the correct one. Hey! Hey, I'm just the best at it that there ever was. I didn't mean to select that one. I meant to select this one. Okay. I might be screwed. I fucked it up. Weirdly bringing this back around, that shit just reminds me of Pokemon. Because, you know, in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, some of the best Pokemon games ever made. They have that card flipping game, and it's similar as, like, you know, don't mess up too many times or it's all over. And a number of technical awards. That's good. Because I don't like Sound of Music as much as Wizard of Oz, but it is a good film. I don't think it came out in 1939. When did Wizard of Oz came out? It's like I don't think they were competing with each other. Wizard of Oz, 1939 film. I told you I knew about Wizard of Oz. And yet you didn't believe me. You said, Cahill, you know nothing of the Wizard of Oz. And I was like, check this out. I get shot in the head. It was mid 60s. That can't be right. I'm saying that, but then I realize, wait, no, that film takes place in the 30s. It wasn't like filmed in real time. It was definitely post World War II, yeah. So definitely not the 30s like I had said originally. See, I told you. I know about Wizard of Oz. I didn't say I knew about Sound of Music. Also, as much as... Wait, let me look at... What does Mario look like right now? Mario. Yep, that's what Mario looks like. So I was about to say, as much as I like the little idiosyncrasies of the way Mario's outfit has changed over the years, like from like the original, like the arcade game to the original NES game to now, that kind of shit, I do love in this sprite they've made it so that it's those original colors. You can he's got the blue overalls and the red shirt, as opposed to red overalls, which is I think the first game, the Super Mario Bros. This is this is one reason I never get too far in this game. I get to this stage and I'm really like, what was the thing now? I don't know, I've been saying a lot of dumb shit this stream. I don't suppose any of you guys... I was gonna say I don't suppose any of you guys have a mushroom on you, and then I was immediately cornered by fire. So, I don't think they do have a mushroom on them. Is there a mushroom over here? Oh, my nose is fucking... So, I've never beaten this game, but I do know what the end looks like, in part because I'm pretty sure I watched one of those summoning salt videos on Oh, mushroom! I knew it! On Mario 3. But this doesn't have the same thing. I feel like one reason, like I've played Mario 1. I've beaten Mario 1. I did use the warp pipes, but I mean, fucking, who hasn't? One of the reasons I'm not just like, oh my goodness, Mario 1, one of my favorite, a game I love, is because there's like a design thing in it where the later you get in a in the game, the less power-ups you get, to the point where I'm pretty sure you don't get any power-ups in like the last few levels, right? And I'm just like, I get that in terms of helping to ramp up the difficulty, but if I'm being honest, this game already has enough difficulty. And I'd really like my mushroom back. Also, Sal, oh lord. Also, Sal, I'm very bad at Mario, in case you haven't noticed. The only reason I'm not responding to that is because, like, I can't have an opinion on that. I remember liking it, but I only watched it once a while ago, so I'm really messing up these end goal games. So, yeah, I remember liking it. Doesn't it? I always get her name mixed up with another actress, but doesn't it star lady who is Mary Poppins? And I mean, we shall not be insulting her in this house because fucking if there's one film I definitely do love, it is Mary Poppins. So that I also haven't seen in a while, but I have watched it enough to know, like, no, I like that film. Julie Andrews. See, I was going to say Amy Adams. And you might be like, Cahill, why would you say Amy Adams? I don't know. Hello. This is gonna go backwards, isn't it? Damn it. Why do the mushrooms hate me? Boo! Why do the mushrooms hate me? Like, just, you know. But yeah. I will say, that is a point in favor of The Sound of Music. It's got Julie Andrews as the main lead. And like I said, we shall not be tarnishing her good name today. Hi, Boom Boom. You're really easy to just kind of lock into a cycle, Boom Boom. I'm sure children's of the 80s probably had some kind of issue with you, but not I am no child of the 80s. You know what? What if I were to use... How about I use the star? I don't think I'm going to use the star most levels, so using it on a Hammer Bros stage would work out much better. Oh. What? What if I tore it? What, like, just make Mario go back and forth? Does this count? What if? Hey, Mr. Fire. Yeah. That makes sense. Wait, is that pipe over there? Lead. Where's Parrot? Did someone redeem Parrot? "27 minutes ago." You're right. I'm sorry about that, Beba. That's on me. I did not notice that. Parrot. Parrot. But... Man, I shouldn't have... Let me try something real quick. I love how Trom... I love how Trom is just like, it is a Sound of Music themed stream. You do not have a choice in the matter. I can respect that. I love how notice how, like, the same icon used for being like, I beat a thing is used for the Toad houses. Did I beat Toad? Awesome. Oh! Man, games give me a deep distrust of anything I can't, not in my immediate field of vision. That lasted not at all. That was nothing. Well, that's what I get for looking a gift horse in the mouth. Oh, this is gonna go well. I told you. How many do we got? Not enough. Okay, I really gotta try and be like, hey, Let me make sure I get hit. I didn't say that, Trom. That wasn't me. Also, wing. All I said is that I don't like it as much as Wizard of Oz, and that's a fucking high bar to clear. So, I will not be taking notes at this time. If the notes are specifically on my love for Wizard of Oz. Damn it. Motherfucker. I shouldn't have tried that. I shouldn't have been like, hey, what if I attempted to fucking... Ow. Oh? I did not know about this. What if I tried to outrun fire? That was a plan. You know what they said about playing with fire. Don't. Hello? Oh, that's pretty cool. Damn it. Motherfucker. Also, I do hate... This is the last power-up we're gonna use for this. I do hate how it's bringing me back to that pipe over and over again. Just being like, this is where you want to go, right? No. I was doing, like, exploration and shit. I have no desire to return to the pipe. Okay, this time we're gonna be smarter. I don't know where that turtle went. And I despawned the fire. Joyous day. What a joyous day to be Mario on this March the 10th. Up. Well, I was smarter. That was planned. I did it to flex my intellect. I don't like being in this section where all the jumpy boys are. It feels bad. What did I say? What did I say about it feeling bad? There we go. Whoever designed that was mean. It's not one of those instances where I'm just like, ugh, person who designed this, I have words for you. But it is like, why? And I said, alright, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put 2 turtles in a 2-tile space and just kind of have them bump into each other for infinity. And if the player can't find a way to navigate that situation without taking no damage, that is on them. Alright. This one? Yay! Another fire flower. This one? No. Was it this one? It was... why not this one? Because I'm dumb, that's why not. But you know what? We did get something. Is that gonna respawn me? Even though that little thing just disappeared, is that just gonna be like, respawn at the pipe? Ah, fucking this level. Angry Sun. Most terrifying Mario enemy. IMO. Full power of the sun. I know scariest Mario enemy isn't actually, you know, isn't actually an easy bar to hurdle. I can do it. But I've destroyed the sun. Wait. I don't know. His swangin' nature and just general threatening aura. That does it for me. That's all you really need. The sun is dead. Sun is dead. But a new airborne threat arises. In the form of a Goomba with wings. Damn it. Unleash the power of the sun. Ha. You stupid Goomba. I've conquered the sun. You are no match for Mario on his day. His day! I must go now. My planet needs me. I know you can spawn more coins in, but I'd rather have the power of flight. If you would choose $1 million over the power of flight, that really says something about the state of the world we live in. Well, I said that after immediately going back for the sake of greed to try and make sure, like, guarantee I got the star, and I lost the power of fucking. Uh-oh. Okay. Hammer. It's not the Hammer Bros power up. That's a different game. Lord, I need to find my Capture DS because I was working on a fix to fix that one issue we kept having. And also, but also though, what's the NES game where you can just jump over the pyramid level? Of landing with the power of flight? I mean, I think that really comes down to your, you know, how good you are with the power of flight. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, the power of landing is different from the power of flight. But I will say that I imagine that whether or not you're good at landing comes down to how good you are at flying. Which, as I understand, is true for, like, just pilots. Just pilots in the real world. Not a whole lot of pilots who say, man, I'm shitty at flying, but boy, can I land them. I did get. Let's do this. Because fireworks on beetles, right? Probably. That's another thing I'd love to play, is the Kirby 3DS game. Fire doesn't work on beetles. We're immune to the power of fire. As the first boy band of all time. Fire has no effect on us. Every time if you never crash. I mean, I guess yeah, I guess, but having 100% hit rate like that is, you know, it still doesn't mean you're good at flying. I guess what you could say is that everyone who's good at flying is good at landing, whereas not everyone who's good at landing is good at flying. Hey. There's... I knew of your secrets, for you cannot hide them from me. Oh, wait. Is there a way... Have people, like, well, I was gonna ask if people have, like, optimized this room to get as many coins as possible. That definitely wasn't it. Tap your knee real quick? Yeah, sure. I'm pretty sure I just broke my knee. Oh! Oh! No. Oh! I'd really rather you not come in the return direction, actually. Never come back, never return here. Fucking... Stop putting boomerang bros at the end of all of these. Damn it. Also give me a star. Give me a gold star. Either stop putting boomerang bros at the end of levels or always be giving me gold stars. Your choice. Ball's in your court, Nintendo. Oh, fuck yeah, he's a ladybug. I like ladybugs. I like ladybugs more than the monarchy, I can say that for sure. Boom. Wee. Oh. Damn it. There's probably like one mushroom on this stage, right? Ah. There is. And I found him. My son. My mushroom son. My son shroom. They have the spinning screws in this game. I cannot imagine that is like that is done smoothly on an older game. I'm pretty sure they have spinning screws in this game. I believe I remember that. Oh! Beans. Not nearly enough of these. I mean, in general Mario games, probably. Because they're just at the end. Well, actually, there might be more airships than just at the end of each world. Damn it. That would be unwise. Me standing at the end of a loaded gun. This would be a poor decision. No one said I was good at making decisions. I will say that much. This is how I will beat him. This is how I will beat Morton Koopa Jr. That's it. I don't know if Morton's the junior in the Koopalings, but there is a junior, right? Besides just Bowser Jr. Does that imply that Morton's mom name is Morton? Damn it. Because Bowser's first name isn't Morton. That I feel like we can say for certain. I don't care what anyone in chat or Wikipedia has to say about it. Bowser's first name isn't Morton. Would you? It's not fucking Beethoven or Wendy or Iggy. Iggy's not the junior. I know that for sure. So and thus, Morton's second parent name would have to be Morton. I wonder about something. Oh. This isn't actually what I was wondering about, but I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot. Damn it. Isn't it Doug? That's his boss, no relation. It was a very awkward day in the office when Doug Bowser got promoted to, you know, president over King Koopa Bowser. Considering King Koopa Bowser had definitely been working there longer. And I don't care what anyone says. He's definitely been taking one for the team plenty. Like, he might not be the best guy, but I don't see any other Nintendo employees consistently falling into lava for for the sake of the company. That'd be an insane thing to ask. Ow. That'd be an insane thing to ask just about any fucking employee of any company, except for Bowser, who is willing to do it. I'm pretty sure this is the stage. The stage that I hate? No? No, this is just random cheeps. I hate big mouth Billy Bass. Is that it? That's probably it. This one I might be able to do. Just normally. You know. Just like a normal guy. Whoa! Well, that is unfortunate. That is even more unfortunate, actually. Not enough water levels. I will respectfully and cordially disagree. I have an idea. This is my idea. Ooh, frog suit. Is this big mouth Billy Bass level? I think almost certainly, actually. It absolutely is, and I think if I die here, which I am going to, then, yep. So, the only thing that experiment got us was frog. So let us use frog. Honestly, I think that was acceptable use of frog. You've got to be kidding me with that. What are the... Okay. Okay. I'm bad at this game. Okay. I'm just doing this for this level. You die here, you die for real. Uh-oh. Well, everyone. So glad you came to my last stream. I have to die for real now. Fucking one last cheap. How dare you? How dare you try to get me with one last cheap? That's so wildly rude. Alright, I really wanted to save that for Big Mouth Billy Bass, but... But I'm just dumb. Oh, Lord. Nope. Can I build up enough speed here? Damn it! You gotta be kidding me with that! Fucking... I don't know if there's... Because that's just gonna... I didn't mean to do... I legitimately did not mean to do that. Well, I guess we don't know what 4 looks like. Okay. That's fun. Oh, is this Big Little World? Little Big... Nope. This is man throws things at you. That's cool. Is 4 Big Little World? Because I like Big Little World. I'm not restarting for it. But also, I hate Big... I hate fucking Big Mouth Billy Baz. I don't like him. It's bad enough that, like, literally the stage before him has regular Cheep Cheep. Being just like, hey, I'm gonna be on you forever. And then the next one has the same mechanic, and it's just like, oh, this one, you immediately die if it touches you. And I'm like, sounds like an awful thing. Truly, why would anyone want it? I don't even know how I got a fly. Aren't you supposed to, like, automatically get a star if you have star power? I guess not. Oh, is this the one? It is. Oh. I'm bad at the game. Oh. Yeah, and then you're like in a bunch of tunnels. Ah, and there's men throwing things at you, which I do not appreciate, actually. Damn it. For some reason, I thought it was safe. It was not safe. I was incorrect about that. Let me in. Let me in. Well, that would have been nice to have. For the record. Like, just, you know. For the future, guys. I'd love one of those. Why are you guys here? Okay. We're not. Not anymore. Cahill. Fucking two back-to-back Koopas aren't real. They cannot hurt you. Damn it! Why do I have... Why? 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 They don't even give you a thing to be like, simply put. Ass first into you. The dream. I mean, we've all been there, the dream. No? Okay. Not what we were thinking? Got it. Understood. I will listen to my inside voice next to inside thought. Oh. I don't even know what, those things aren't even charge and chucks, or they're not spike. They're not spike and they're not charge and chuck. They're like the worst of both worlds. Damn it. I appreciate that you're brave enough to say it. You know, I try. If nothing else, I try to be brave on my streams. Try to put on a brave face. Alright. This is all about finesse. It's all about finesse and not getting that mushroom. It's all about finesse and accidentally slipping at one point. That is what it is all about. It's all about is Mario slipping ass first into you. That is what it is all about. Damn it, I was trying to grab it. But I guess you can't step onto it. You have to directly, like, run into it. I keep on slipping and sliding. I do. Mario is... I feel like even... So, like, I think on stream I've talked about, like, how weird it is to compare, like, the first 3 Marios to the first 3 Sonics. Because in a lot of ways... Oh, my lord. In a lot of ways, I, like, prefer the first 3 Sonics over the first 3 Marios. But... Mario's slipperier than Sonic. Which you wouldn't expect, considering Sonic's whole thing is, like, going fast. So you expect him to be running all over the place, but nah. No, fucking... Oh, my lord. Mario just loves constantly losing his footing. It is this man's favorite thing to do. To not be able to land in one spot. He loves it more than saving the princess. He loves it more than his brother. Oh. Yeah. Yes. Used to slide so freaking much. It is truly just kind of insane going back to older Mario games and being just like, ah, my control! Where's my control? The control. It definitely is in this one, isn't it? Wait, did I already do this and it was a coin? It was probably a coin, wasn't it? It was a coin. That wasn't worth it. I almost died for nothing. But if you don't experience death, can you really say that you've lived? Your control is mine. Does anyone understand that? I don't. And to be clear, I don't want to. Okay. Okay. So, for anyone who doesn't know, in the 2005 motion picture, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, which in part helped see off the original creator of SpongeBob as he left the show, rest in peace. There is a moment, there's an extended moment in which David Hasselhoff is featured. Okay? You with me so far? So David Hasselhoff is featured. And then there's a point during this David Hasselhoff moment where, like, SpongeBob and Patrick, they need to get back to Bikini Bottom. Okay? And they're just like, but we'd never make it in time. And David Hasselhoff is like, don't worry, boys. So what David Hasselhoff does in the middle of the ocean while holding SpongeBob and Patrick is stand straight up, and then not his biceps, those are different things. His fucking pecs open, like they separate, and he squeezes and he puts SpongeBob and Patrick in his biceps. Why am I the worst at this game? He puts SpongeBob and Patrick in his biceps, and fucking, as he's doing this, Patrick is like, the control. And I don't know what that's meant to be a reference to. Why is Patrick just saying the words, the control? And again, I don't want to know. It's funnier that I don't know why he says that. What it's a reference to, any of it. That's part of the comedy. His ability to control... Oh, that actually does make sense. The muscle control he has. I still like to think of it as like some kind of weird robot thing. The control. Because to me, it sounds like fucking Patrick is witnessing a piece of legendary machinery operating. And even though Sal's answer makes sense, I'm gonna keep going with what I'm thinking. Because it's funnier that way. You should always make sure to accept facts and reality and science, unless it would be funnier not to. In which case, you can just kind of do whatever you want, you know? Like, I mean, fuck. If it's not hurting anyone and it's just kind of objectively funny, I'm not gonna tell you what to do with your life. We love a good laugh. Ow. Why have you done this to me, Babam? I was so ready for it to come directly back at me. I was waiting for it. I was just like, if I know one thing about my life and the way that I've lived it, it's that this Babam is going to hit the nearest object and then collide with my skull. My nascent Mario skull. Oh! Yeah, I love the ending of Sound of Music, where Julie Andrews has to cross a chasm of grasping hands in order to make it to the lava castle and save the princess. That on like, frankly, that was one of my. I think that's just a real moment in cinema. And I mean, if you're in like any way interested in movie making or anything, the Julie Andrews grasping hand parkour sequence is like a must see. I am out. Hey, what's up, my guy? Dude, could you actually like not right now? Hey, Thwomp. I've been checking out your whole steez, and I'd love it if you stopped. Oh, and this part has all the jumping dudes. What? Okay, yeah, cool. I don't know why I thought... you think you can do these things, but you just can't, Nemo. You just can't. What if I gave it one try, you know? Well, that's the answer. That would be the answer to that, okay? We wanted to know what would happen if we gave it one try, and I answered, okay? That's what would happen. Is I'd collide directly with a hammer. Guys, when you were growing up, did you ever, like, you know, be like, man, I want to be like a Hammer Bros and just start throwing hammers at your neighbors and then get put on, like, some kind of probationary period? Oh, hey. Hey, Kina. You didn't hear what I was just, you weren't hearing what I was just talking about, right? There's no possibility that the last sentence I said before you rated didn't get it. Baldur's Gate 3, that's also a game with the 3 in it, also. I hope you had a good time. Man, I have Baldur's Gate 3. I should play Baldur's Gate 3. But at the same time, I have a lot of games I should play, and Baldur's Gate 3 takes a lot of time to play. And I'm not going to stream it, because there's boobs in that game. Even without having, like, you know, an intention to play it, like, right now, I try to avoid spoilers, and what I'm not saying is, Kina, that you've spoiled anything for me, because I've seen, like, Asterion questline related stuff. Hi Nikki, hi Dreadful Candy. So, like, it's all chill, right? Why am I the dumbest motherfucker in the world? But in terms of larger story stuff, I've just managed to avoid spoilers. Also, welcome on in, readers. My name is Cahill. This is useless. The thing I don't want is a fucking star right now. I'm gonna be so real with you. Anyway. Damn it. Welcome on in, Raiders. I'm Cahill. I'm an artist who likes to play games. From your action games like Monster Hunter, which we've been playing, to platformers like your Marios and your Sonics. Like just thinking of. Lord, I gotta play Sonic. That's the thing, right? So like we're playing. I wanna at some point I do want to stream Monster Hunter World. I haven't played it before, but I'm planning to. And I'd love to stream it after I've kind of done lots of wild stuff. And then, you know, some other game that I like to play. This is like I'm mostly just playing this right now for the March of the 10th. But I do have to play Sonic 06 at one point. That was a promise I made for a charity stream. Have a good lurk, Kina. So. Is there a thing over here? Well, I mean, that would have been nice to have. Do they... I'm guessing they expect you to use a P-Wing on this level in order to get that and shit? What? I don't know how that you're expected to grab it out of midair, but I didn't have the dexterity for it. Oh, I remember these little shits. I hate this gimmick. I hate lanterns filled with living fire in order to get what? The 1-up. There twas a 1-up. Trauma. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, double fuck yeah. Fly harder, Mario! Like your small raccoon life depended on it, because it does. It does, Mario, it does. Sick. Small raccoon body. Yeah, I have to. I was like, is there like an easy route I can go? No. The best we can do is go 5, 6, castle, 8, 9, castle. That's like the easiest route we can take. I'm the dumbest motherfucker to ever live. It's me. You might be wondering who owns that title. It's I. It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me. Hey. Yo. Furry. Hey, what's up? It's me, Mario, on my special day. I'm the worst. I want everyone to draw my persona. I deserve this. I deserve this. Oh, how I deserve it. How I deserve the things that happen to me. Oh, but why? Why must I deserve it? Why can't I be a better boy and not deserve bad things? Why does this lock stay bouncy even after it has no more bounce to give? Why can't I have my fursuit back? Kitten, please. Give Daddy the password to the Fur Affinity account back. I'm begging you. I need to log back in and show everyone our cool OCs. Hello? Oh, I forgot about baby women. I forgot about women who have babies. Nope. It was worth a shot. Oh, fuck yeah. Delicious mushrooms. Ah. Ah, women. Ah. I was this close to the end. Damn it. Truly, I am the fool. If Mario is an Italian, then I am a fool. Hey! Baka mitai, baka mi, baka mitai, baka mitai, baka mi, baka mitai, baka mitai, baka mi, baka mitai, baka mitai, baka mitai, baka mitai. Oh, this is the worst level. This is the worst level in the game. Big mouth Billy Bass might beat it, actually. All right. It looks like we're going to 7 after all. There are worse. There are, which fills me with dread, but... Okay, wait, hold on, you mean, there. Ha! You little freaks can't get me up here. I'm tall now. I'm not tall! I'm not tall! Oh, beans. Oh, double beans. Oh, I shouldn't have missed. If there was one thing I shouldn't have done back there, I shouldn't have missed. Baka mitai. Baka mi. Baka mitai. I should also stream. That's another game another long game I should play and just haven't yet. Because I do have Yakuza 0, which I've heard amazing things about. And it is, I don't know if that's where Baka mitai started, but this one? Yes. Yes. This one? Yes. Yes. This one? Nope. Baka mitai. Baka mi. Baka mitai. Baka mitai. Baka mi. Was it this one? No, wait. Hold on. Everyone stop talking. I'm going to cheat. I'm this one. No. You can probably hear how I'm cheating already. Shh. Stop. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about me cheating. Just let me do it. This is how I passed the SATs. I just looked at the test giver, and I said, "Wait, give me a minute," as I continued to cheat off of a textbook I had brought with me. Okay, we're looking for beans. We're looking for the mushroom that I undid. Nope, not that one. Okay. Let me see if my cheating pays off. Okay, it was this one. What's this one then? That's the star, and this is the star, right? And then more stars? Yay! Yay for cheating! I love making it that I can just that I win by default. Winning by default is my favorite way to win. Baka me tai. Baka me. Baka. Well, it would have been fucking hilarious if I had still died to that. Oh, music box. Neat. I'm gonna regret saying that. About looking that gift horse in the mouth. Solo. Yeah, I've heard multiplayer is fun. Also, Lord Kina, I could not. Kina, I'm a grown man boy, and I feel like I have a hard enough time streaming as is with just like myself and a rabbit in the room. I could not imagine streaming and being like also baby. I do not know what I do. I remember playing this a while ago, and this is just like the halfway castle, isn't it? This is just to get the Boom Boom of all people. I shouldn't have insulted Boom Boom. If there's one thing you shouldn't have done, you shouldn't have insulted Boom Boom. And Baby sleeps a lot. That's good. Well, in that case, me and Baby would have something in common, so that's nice. I could relate to him. Aww. Also her. My bad. My bad. I knew nothing of the baby. The baby. Man, I should definitely stream more Metroid at one point. Not Other M, but you know. Metroid. Actually, I shouldn't even be like, you know, not Other M, because that's not a Metroid game. It's Other M. Those stars don't last any amount of time. What? What? How? 5-second star. Honestly, I have nothing in common. Eowyn. I'm not gonna ask if that's named after a character. Here's the thing, right? And the reason I'm not gonna ask is because fucking. I mean, one, I feel like that'd be insulting, and two, I mean, everyone's named after a character. Every person ever shares a name with a fictional character, almost certainly. Father in the Wings. Okay, well, listen. That's exactly what I was thinking of. So, named after my grandmother. Yeah, my mom did that with my sister. And my mom's maiden name is... Cahill, no. No, little Cahill boy. Don't share your mother's maiden name and your social security live on air. They're the race thing. Is it? Because here's the thing. There's Eowyn and there's Arwen. Eowyn. Yes, that is the shield maiden of Rohan. Hey, can I just say? Yeah, exactly. If you're like, there's that whole meme about just like naming your kid after blank fictional character versus blank fictional character. Eowyn's a great fucking choice because you're giving your daughter the most badass quote in the world to grow up to. So, you know. If literally anything challenges her, It's just like, I am no man. And then she stabs them in the face. Alright, little Aowen. Here's what you need to know. It's that when anyone challenges you in any form whatsoever, you stab them directly in the face. And then they explode! I hate old Mario, where, damn it, I could have ended the sentence there. I don't like old Mario where you get like, hey Paula, you get like a power up, but then also, I know your face. That is a good quote. Fucking Theoden King is, I've gotten decently into Lord of the Rings lately, so that is one reason I immediately clocked it when Kina said something. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. But yeah. A lot of those characters are great. I was literally, because like, part of the reason I've been getting into Lord of the Rings is because I've been writing, and fucking Tolkien was a great writer, and I've been watching like videos on like his extended writings, yada yada yada. But I literally saw a video today from the people I've been watching talk about Tolkien stuff, about the whole why didn't they use the eagles to fly to Mordor? And you want to know my whole thing on that? Is just like fucking like one of the things they posited is that it's like it's a long way to Mordor even if you're flying directly there. And like yes, that and like the eagles wouldn't want to fly them all the way because the eagles are like sapient. They like talk and shit. You don't see it in the movies, but the eagles do in fact talk. I don't know, I am home, so I don't know it's time for you to go home yet, personally. Anyway, so it's like, it's a long way to Mordor, and the eagles are like sapient people, legendary creatures. So like, first off, they might not even want to fly the Fellowship all the way there. But also, you're so liable to drop the ring. There should be a ring counter of like, there should be a counter in the movies for how many times Frodo just drops the ring, because there's a couple. And fucking, do you think that wouldn't go a million times worse if you were on the back of an eagle, flying Lord only knows how fast? Speaking of, oh my lord, we're going to die on this stage. Yeah. Now, I understand there is definitely, even in extended cuts, which I like. As someone who tried watching those first and then was just like, too much movie. I like the extended cuts, but even those are missing stuff from the book. And honestly, I understand. Tolkien said a lot of things. You can't put all of those into even an extended version of a movie. So, I can understand why people who read those books, you know, however many years ago were upset about it. I can't fucking believe we did that first try. I shouldn't have said a fucking thing. I should have kept my mouth shut. I shouldn't have said a word. Oh fuck yeah. Wait. I can cheat again. I can cheat again. I'm hoping it's just the same thing twice. Wait, guys, just let me cheat again. It would be funny. Guys, it would be funny if I cheat again. Why can't I go home? I feel that. There are so many times, Paula, when I'm at work, and I'm just like, they're making me stay here. Let me go home. I love how I'm looking at this, like... Oh, fuck. Oh, it's different. Oh, damn it. I'm so cracked at it. I'm the best person who's ever done it. Wait, is it different, but the same? It's not different, but it's the same. Okay. Okay. Damn it. I was hoping it was different, but it's the same. Have a good lurk, Kina. I appreciate lurks. Helps out a lot. But yeah. Yeah, it's wild how many examples there are in Lord of the Rings. Not necessarily of like the movies doing stuff wrong or anything and leaving things out, but more so of people being like, why not this? And there's either like an extended mythology answer to it of like, well, fucking, if you read his other stuff, you'd know you can't do that because X, Y, and Z. Or if you thought about it for 5 more seconds than you already did, you'd be like, well, no, actually, that wouldn't work at all. Honestly, from what I've seen, I feel like the biggest thing the movies kind of miss out on from the books, and granted, this is a very hard thing to do in movies versus books, is that, like, I don't think, like, they show off that the ring turns you invisible, and it turns some people into dickheads, but they don't necessarily show off as much it being, like, a psychic weapon, you know? Like, I feel like most scenes of the ring being a, like, fucking with someone's head end up, oh my lord, end up kind of being glazed over by using the Eye of Sauron. You know what I'm saying? Like, Frodo puts on the ring, Eye of Sauron jump scare. He takes it off. Whereas in the books, it's like, just like, no, this thing is fucking with your head all the time. And I think not communicating that ends up kind of be losing a little something. But also, I need to just read the whole books entirely. Thing. Oh, we got stuck on this thing for a while, didn't we? Hmm. Do I... You know what? We'll go for a little longer. We'll see how badly I fail at everything. And then I was like, but I could end it on a success. And I was like, no. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying, Trom. I think showing that the ring is more of a thing that fucks with someone's head than anything else. That's important for understanding why everyone has such a hard time with it. Can I... Is there there's like a secret thing in here, right? No? No secret thing? I would have sworn one of these blocks would have a secret thing. Nope. Oh, sick! Second hammer! Oh my lord, I was literally watching old Game Grumps clips of them in this specific area. Not but a moment before. Oh, I didn't mean to... Man, B not just being back really fucks with me. Why... That's actually what happened in the Game Grumps clips I just mentioned. Good for me. third time is a charm, you know, especially when you're playing Super Mario Bros. 3. I mean, hey, look, I can. What if we try? What if we see what is in one, real quick? Try it out. I remember what is in this level now. Yeah. Piranha plants on parade. Look out! Look out! Pink elephants on parade. Here they come, hippity hoppity. Now they're here and there. Pink elephants everywhere. Look out! Look out! They're dancing around the bed on their heads. Clippity cloppity. Parade in spade. Pink elephants on parade. What'll I do? What'll I do? What an unusual view. I am not the type to squirm. When look... I am not the type to faint when things are odd or things are quaint. But seeing things you know that ain't. It's really just giving an awful fright. What a sight. Chase 'em away, chase 'em away. I'm afraid, need your aid. Pink elephants on parade. Aid. The year of threes is over. Why are you playing this? Because, Pig, I'm not organized and cool like you. Okay, Scaredy C. Thank you for the follow. Did I read that right? Scaredy? Thank you. Appreciate the follow. Also, shout out Pig, who's doing cool things on their channel. Scaredy, I hold no one to it, you know. Let me take this time just to say that, like, you see the number of followers we have? 354. Okay, 2 years ago, I think, like 2 years ago, it was like 350. It's like, I get one goes away. I don't know why. I do not necessarily, I don't lose sleep over it, you know? I just, honestly, for me, it's more just like, are people showing up at streams? That's nice. Listen. Numbers don't make you a successful streamer. Showing feet live on Twitch makes you a successful streamer. We all know this. Everyone knows this. When I finally do my first hot tub stream, I'll have finally made it. That's common knowledge. And then see, then I lose followers for saying that, and the cycle begins anew. It's just like Monster Hunter Wilds, you know, just a season of renewal. TV/feet pics. That's definitely a user. Oh fuck yeah, Waffles of Doom. Also, and honestly, I'm fine. I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with that. I would have preferred to stay tall. But I'm okay with losing my mushroom after killing a living fire. I have my mushroom back. I feel so much better. Is there gonna be more living fire up ahead? Because I'd really prefer if there wasn't more living fire. This is another 5-second star. There have been so many stars that last me all of 5 seconds. Oh, are we already here? We're here, but there's a block in the way, and that's gonna fuck with me. Never mind. If there's one thing, I did lose a follower, which is funny. I literally just like, I'm looking at my computer. Oh. Comedy. Comedy. What was I just thinking of? If there is literally one thing I am okay at, and I do just mean okay, like I'm not that good at it. If there's one thing I'm okay at in this game, it is the murdering of boom booms. I can accomplish that And yeah, I'm pretty proud about it. You know? Toad, give me 5 1-ups. I'm trying to save Toad's prince, like, the princess of his kingdom. His sovereign. And he's like, if you want my help, you must gamble! Is there, like, a term for a gambling addiction, except now you're having other people gamble? You know? Like, don't get me wrong, you yourself do gamble plenty, but then you're also having, like, forcing your friend to gamble. Is that a thing? Is that like a a hyper advanced version? Gambling advanced for the Nintendo GameCube. Gambling enabling. I mean, that is like one way to see it. Oh, this is... I got so... just... my being was so freaked by all of it,
Yippers!
that I was just like, hello? They pants down. Well, I'm glad to know who committed to the bit. Admirable. I mean, I feel like what I'm just describing now is the plot of Kakaguri, the anime. But, you know, just being like, I like gambling so much that I also want all my friends to be doing it. You don't gamble? I guess we can't be friends. Don't talk to me until I've had my gambling in the morning. Women fear me. Gamble. Gamble. My favorite superhero? Gamble. No, why does it always... Women fear me. Machines. The machines are coming. Man, I wonder why I never really progressed past this world in Mario Bros. 3. Truly a mystery. Oh! 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 I get that right? You did. I swear if you go the other direction. It didn't go the other direction. Live, laugh, gamble. What is it? Why did it fall through the platform? That's such a great question, Beba. And truly, only Nintendo in the 80s could tell you. Mario, I have a question for you. Mario, sir, I know it's your most high of holy days, but fucking, please tell me something. What the fuck? Oh. Rhombus is... rhombus. My favorite thing about the rhombus is how it is. How is this propelling me backwards? What? No, I actually have a few questions for you. Mario, I have some questions. What? Depth of field. More like death in the field. The field of Mario. I've got... Toad, is this... I'm not... You're doing better than the guy forcing me to gamble. But is this Hammer Bros suit the only thing you have? No, speaking of. I was mashing buttons, not thinking. I've made the weirdest looking flower known to man. Yeah, I'm not necessarily complaining, but I am curious. That I feel like I have opened different chests while visiting your house, Toad. At your not in an invasive way, but at your behest. And the only thing I found anywhere is a Hammer Brothers suit, which is cool. I can't find these out in the world, but I am. Well, now I can't even find them on my body. I shouldn't have been looking that gift horse in the mouth. Oh, why was its mouth so interesting? The hills. They're alive. Unlike me. Ah. Oh. Ah, how am I doing this? Ah. I feel like that one took a minute. He said, let me think about it. Oh, I'm dead. But dump. Oh, yes. The good. Damn you, mushroom, whatever the fuck in particular. Mushroom identification number. Man, I was getting that real easy for a minute there. Not anymore, huh? Huh. I guess you could say that it's really pressing my buttons. Yeah, I deserve that. Peter Griffin here. You know what really grinds my gears? Not getting the P button in Mario Bros. 3. Seriously, let me in! Let me in! That's it. I will say that flaming ball of death is a pretty good reason to have a mushroom on you when you get through that area. Bum 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 ah 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 ah. Okay, well, we've died again, but what that means is that we can go back to the Toad house and we can see if he has anything besides a Hammer Brother suit. After all this buildup, will he almost certainly have something less useful than a Hammer Brother suit? Yes. This one. Dude. Toad, are you a hoarder? I gotta know, man. I like collecting things too, but when you have several versions of... When you have nothing but copies of the one thing, that's not really... Why do I talk? Why do I think I can do these things when I just can't, Nemo? Damn it. Nemo. Okay, ready? Check this out. I'm gonna do it all in one smooth motion. I've already stopped. The run is scuffed. I've already stopped. Man, I was saying earlier I watched a summoning salt video on Super Mario Bros. 3. I do not know. Hello? Did y'all see that? Anyway. Anyway, I still don't know what a speedrun of this game looks like, though. Like, I don't know if I'm on a necessary level right now. Or if I could have skipped past this using, like, a trick. I do believe, like, the version I was watching was specifically without the warp whistle. Warpless. I'm trapped by bricks! Oh! The bricks have betrayed me! Okay. Hey! Hey! We're gonna skip past this in 2 minutes. Well, that much I can... yeah. Well, I can't believe we managed to beat... I can't... it's nap time. I can't believe we managed to beat Super Mario Bros. 3 in just under 2 hours. That's gotta be a record. Appreciate y'all for joining me for that. And I hope you're gonna be having a good week. We'll be back here tomorrow and I'll be working on some art. Let us see who is streaming right now. 12 minutes is the record. Well, yeah, I didn't say it was a good speed run. I said it was a speed run. They said we managed to beat it in under 2 hours. I was like, yeah, sorry, Paula. I just think that's enough of Mario 3. Did Chen just start? Chen just started. I haven't read Chen in a minute. But yeah. I'm gonna go get ready for work. Lay down a bit. And then tomorrow we're gonna come back. Do a slightly longer stream. We'll do some art. Make sure I get lots of art done. Because, I mean... Between Monster Hunter and then just random stuff happening in the world, I was not doing a lot of art last week, so art is as good a reason as any to do a decently long stream next week. Not next week, tomorrow. But yeah, I appreciate y'all coming on by. I hope y'all have a good one, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow. Bye!